Good afternoon everybody, we're looking here at DWAC. Now to conclude the week, we're looking at this stock being down by about 0.12% on the day. You'll see the trend for that if we have a look. Basically, we're not too far off open at all. You'll see we actually opened up a price very close to this, only a couple cent off, 5 cents off where we are. And again, it really has been quite a flat day, but yes, it is leaving us in the red. Now the past 5-day overall, you'll see, of course, we're still coming down from that key level in the $50 range. This was at 55 last Friday, which is technically in the 5-day scale. And you'll see that from there going into Monday, falling into the 48s, then down to 46s. Eventually hitting a bottom which was down here in the 38 range. Now coming into Friday, like I said, we have had that little push up which has allowed us to finish back on this $42 range, if not the $43 range, but you'll see that actually even on our lows today we were coming down as low as 38. So once more the question is, where do we go with DWAC as the future looks uncertain again? And as always, I am not a professional, I am not a financial advisor, so do your own research as this is only my opinions. But yeah, if you do enjoy it, subscribe and like the video as well. Now on top of that guys, remember we are currently doing a fundraiser for Save the Children. If you can donate, please do. It's a Christmas fundraiser and 100% of the proceeds do go straight there. We've got 27 days on it left, so hopefully we can raise as much as possible. And I must also remind you about our Patreon. We got a lot of content on there, a lot of it is free, some of it is paid, and more free and paid content will be coming out in the future. So it is going to be a new place for me to publish articles. Again, a lot of this is free, so the link is in the description. Please do go have a look. Now we're going to dive in. And we're going to have a look actually on the simple chart and just, like I said, go over what we're seeing when it comes to the price. Now really we're focusing on the 1 day today to start us off with, and you'll see that actually from our open we had that drop down which took us down to our low of the day at 37.77. Now luckily we hit a slow steady incline from there, and this took us up to our spike at 12.19. Now bear in mind guys, the market was open for less time than usual today due to celebrations regarding Thanksgiving. So yeah, we're coming down a little bit from there, and you'll see that obviously we're finishing up at a price which really isn't too bad. Now, in the past 5 days, it does appear to be the case that we're hitting a bottom in the high 30s, so 37, 38, somewhere like that. And now we're starting to push back up to the 40s, but I always say this with DWAC, when we look at the data on the 1 month or the 3 month, we don't have that much to go off, especially now zooming out to the 3 month, because this move has been pushing up, in the past 2 months. We're hitting that big rise, taking us well above $150, and of course from there we've been down ever since. Now, because the stock was previously sat on only $10, and it's pushed all the way to 150, now sat on 40, previously sat in the 50s, we don't have too much data to go off when it comes to where this one is going to be moving to, when it comes to where the new levels of support and resistance are going to be. It's of course going to be hard to distinguish these in the next couple of weeks and days moving forwards, but what we want to see now is we want to see 40 remain as a key support. Again, so far we're hitting a bottom in the very, very high 37s, so that would be our, absolute bottom that I would like to see, but I definitely would be very cautious with DWAC. So more and more comments in my comment section with this stock asking if it's a buy now after a big dip. And of course I am not a financial advisor, so this is not advice, it's just my personal opinion. But yeah, DWAC is approaching all-time lows as time goes on. However, just because we're hitting all-time lows, and when I say that by the way, I'm talking about from the rise, when we're hitting all-time lows, does that mean it's a buy? Not necessarily. Just because it's hitting lows from a big rise doesn't mean it cannot go lower. It absolutely can go lower. And when it comes to the fundamentals about this company, I'm not here too much to discuss the fundamentals, but the fundamentals could play a factor in sending the price A up or B down, of course, as you would expect. But fundamentally, the stock isn't really going to see any big news in the next couple of days, in my opinion, and of course in the next couple of weeks, but crucially in the next couple of days, because I think the next week going forwards is the time frame that I want to pay attention to in this video. Now I'm going to be giving you a more in-depth view of my thoughts in a later video later in this weekend, if not on Monday. But yeah, so far I think just because this one is coming up is not necessarily the best buy. It depends how you wish to trade it though. For a swing trade, it could potentially be a good opportunity, i.e. it's going to be a high risk one by the way, but possibly it could be a buy-in right now. Could be looking for a push up to 50, hopefully get past that level and consolidate there. So that could be a decent trade, possibly, but again, it is high risk. And again, some people will think it's okay to short this stock, and I'm not here to tell you guys whether that's right or wrong, but possibly there is money to be made there as well. But if you are looking to go into this stock long for the long term, I would not be looking to buy it right now. Of course, it could start to stabilize right now, and if that is the case, my opinions will completely change. But for me, I'm going to be waiting a couple of days, a couple of weeks maybe even, before I would consider this one a buy, because now we've broken past that level of about 53 being our support. We're coming down to uncharted territory, and we're trying to find out where the new levels are going to be. And even if I did want to buy this company from an investment standpoint, from a long-term hold, I think, going forwards, we could get more opportunity to analyze the price, more opportunity to analyze where the stock is going and where the company is going, and that actually could give us a better price to buy in. Now, others would say, well, the price could go up in the time that I would not be buying it. And of course, I do agree with that. For those of you who have high risk tolerance, perhaps it could be a good buy, as I have said. But for me, I would rather, lose a tiny bit of profit and feel more secure in my position than buying right now and feel that it's extremely risky, and then it goes wrong, and then I haven't stayed true to my personal risk management strategy. So once more, guys, only my opinion, no hate to the stock at all, just what I personally believe. But I do hope that you did enjoy the video. If you learned something new, leave a like on it and subscribe. I'll see you all again in another very soon. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.